Today we have two projects that I'm going to share, and the first we're going to start with this little mini album, and it's about, let's see here, 3.5 by 3.5 square. This is just an example I made with some scrap cardstock, and you could, if you have enough paper, you can do two and glue them together and make it bigger. So it just has a front, a back, and then in the middle is a pocket. And for this purpose, I'm going to do a top loading pocket. Now, as far as the kit goes, I chose this kind of I'm calling it off-white paper, and you're going to want to cut it down, whatever paper you choose to use, 7 by 7. So you need a 7-inch square. And then you fold it in half. Well, pretend I have a bone folder here, and you know, reinforce the edges. Since I've already done this, it's not going to matter too much. Then you're going to fold this way, and again, get a nice good crease. And then open it back up so you see that we have, you know, the lines in the center there. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors, of course, and you're going to just take, I wonder if this is showing here. Well, not. This line we're going to cut with the scissors. So hopefully you can do it with a paper trimmer also if you like, but I'm going to try to do it straight. I think I'm slightly above the line, but you know, whatever, it's going to work. So we have it like this. Now for the pocket, if you wanted a side folding pocket, you're going to glue it differently, but I'm doing a top folding pocket, so I'm going to put glue here and here. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned, I am taking this tutorial. I got this tutorial from another YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to include her channel in the description because that is what inspired me to make this, and it's slightly different because I think for hers it was smaller and it had two put together. But anyway, so if you wanted a side pocket, then you're going to glue here, I should say here and here instead of these two sides. Now if I just find my glue, I can, you know what, I'm going to use tacky glue, and you don't want it to go past the score line there. And actually I want to be very careful because what I'm going to put in this pocket is one of the beautiful journal cards that comes with the kit. So they're actually a little bit wide for this journal that I'm making. However, I'm going to trim one of them down to fit. So now I'm going to press that glue in, and again I'm like looking for my bone folder, which I don't see, and normally, oh my goodness, I just found it. And it's right there because I put it somewhere else, but I'm getting glue everywhere. There's my bone folder. Actually, this isn't even a bone folder. It's like a scoring tool, but you don't care, right? If I call it the wrong thing, do you? Hopefully not. Okay, so, and this is going to drive me nuts. So I'm going to, you know, trim it up a bit because I just want it to be even. So now I've made the pocket there. You can see, pocket. I'm going to let it dry a bit. And then I'm going to take this side and fold it this way. And this one and fold it back. And the spine is just this little ridged look here. Can you see that? Now, when decorating, you could cover that up. You can leave it. I'm going to leave it right now. And I'm also going to use a corner chomper, or what is this called? Crocodile corner chomper. That's what I have because I kind of like the rounded corners. So because this is somewhat sticking out there, I'm going to do it individually. It'll take longer, but then I can make sure it is an even chomp on all the different sides. And I think I'm going to leave the corner there, just not rounded. So that's it. There's our little mini album. But we're not going to leave it like that. Nope. I was practicing for the cards I was making and stamped this out on this, and I think I'm going to use it for the cover to decorate the cover. And I said this was 3.5 by 3.5, right? So I think I'm gonna do a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 inch square. I'm gonna grab a trimmer here because I have troubles getting straight edges. Yeah, and I think I want, so 3 1/4. Chop that off real quick, and 3 1/4 there. And just set this right here. So, and I think I want to round all those corners. And I hope I like that. And that feels like it's upside down like that, but I don't know. So, I think that's pretty good for this little album. I'm kind of thinking bird theme here with this little mini album that I'm making. There's just so many amazing images and things in this month's kit. It's right up my alley because if you've followed my channel, you'll see there's lots and lots and lots of journal videos and things, and a lot of vintage as well because I love both of those. Oops, that was loud, I'm sorry. The paper trimmer just decided to fall there, so. And I may decorate this more. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get because I'm kind of winging it on this one. A lot of times I will plan out the cards in advance. I had an idea, but I didn't really plan everything out. So, and then I have this little square here. Oh, it's not a square. It will be a square though. I was gonna put this on the back to match. So it doesn't have the adornment of the stamped images, but it is the same color. So 3 1/4. Toss those scraps aside. 3 1/4. A nice square there. And I buried my corner rounder, didn't I? And then I'm just using liquid glue. I mean, I could use the tape that's in the kit, or a, what do you call those? Tape runner? I have that, but I don't know. I'm just doing this for right now, so why not? So, like I said, this 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 is not quite going to fit the pocket. Well, let me just show you. I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm pretty sure these journal cards are going to be too big for my pocket. But then again, wow, it fits. So it's a little bit tall. Okay, so, hey, that's nice because I thought I was going to have to trim it down. But I think I might trim the height. So now I have to decide, how much of that was sticking out. I don't want that much sticking out, so let's see, get in there, would you? That's about almost 1/2 inch sticking out. I'd be okay with like 1/4 inch sticking out. So give me this, give it back. The glue's not quite dry. This one's not gonna look good if I trim off some because of that little border. So I'm going to toss that one, and let me see here. Oops. Now this one, you could write on that side. I think I could trim 1/8 inch off each side, and I think it might still look all right. So I'm going to be brave and try that and see. How am I going to do 1/8 inch with this cutter? I'm not going to use this cutter. Let's grab the bigger one. And I do have 1/8 inch mark, so I think that might be safer. This one I tend to have a, whoa, stop. Did you notice what I was doing? Cutting the wrong side. Okay, whew, talking. I want to cut this way, right? Yes, okay, phew. That was almost tragic. And you might be thinking, she's messing up the corners, but because I have that corner rounder, it's not going to be a problem. I mean, I could trim it with my scissors, but it wouldn't be as lovely and as accurate as the corner chomper does. So, yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness, I'm still a little shaken by my almost cutting the wrong side. It wouldn't matter. What am I saying? It wouldn't matter. It'd just be thinner and I could still put it in there, but I don't like doing stuff like that. Silly stuff. So there it is. Fits in there nicely. And now we have something to tuck in there. And I don't know why I did that now because I haven't even decorated the pages. But you know what? Let's decorate some pages. Okay, come out. And it's getting stuck on the glue that is probably still drying. I'm going to push it down, make sure it dries, and I got a little something there that I need to get off. So, what should I do? I want to include, I have these papers that I pulled out. I want to include the green one. Ooh, the green one might look nice next to this one, and these two kind of play well together. Oh wait, there's green on that too. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna do this and this, and let's bring this guy back, and I'm gonna stick with the 3 1/4 square measurement that I was, let me try to stay in frame here, doing. And actually I might just grab the tape runner for this one, because why not use a variety of tools and sources. I have a tape runner handy, so. And I think I'm going to cut down this, before I do that, I'm going to cut down this one. And yeah, I am going, I love that bird, so it's all bird. Going with the bird here. 3 1/4. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now we want to round the edges. What do you think? Is this not straight? I can't tell. I feel like it might not be straight, but I will be able to tell when I put it down there. So, you know what? I'm going to go crazy and just see what this looks like with alternating. I kind of, well, I don't know. Let me try this one. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that. I'm not even sure, but I'm going to go with it. Okay. Make sure these bird cages do appear to be directional. So, let me just double check. Yes, that's the pocket. Come on. It's always good. But you know what? If you got it down not straight or something, there's always ways to cover it up, like add a little tuck spot or an embellishment right there, you know, where the problem was. And do we like that? I want to add some vintage photo. I had this frame that I didn't end up using anywhere else so far, so I thought it might make a nice tuck spot in this little mini album. And I'm gonna get in on there and just kind of, so I wonder what I want to do with this. What I think I'm gonna do with this is, sometimes I like to glue things down on just 2 sides to give it a little more freedom of getting things in and out. So I'm gonna glue the bottom and this edge down. And here's my bone folder. Not bone folder, whatever. I keep calling this bone folder. I think these were called bone folders because they were bone or made from bone or something. I don't know. Maybe if you know where the beginnings of that term came from, you know, mention it in the comments. So, because I don't even know what this is. This came with that other cutter that I have, so it is for scoring. It's a scoring tool. And now, that's not really dry yet, but you get the idea. You can stick something in there. It's cute couple little pages. And let's do these two, which we're going to cut to the same dimensions, the 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. All kinds of things crammed in the corner here now. But yes, I'm really good at making messes, so, especially when creating. However, I can't live with those messes. I mean, I couldn't live with a mess all the time. I can't think properly when things are really chaotic, so I usually have to fix it at some point. And then sometimes it's helpful for my creativity when I clean up a mess, because then I can either find something that I, by putting it away, or I just find space to be able to do something creative again, and that is an energizing prospect for myself. Right. Oops. Nope. There. Now, let's see. I want to find, where did I put all my, here they are, my die cuts that come in the kit. Make some room here. What do we have in here? We have a key. There's this cute little bird. Oh yeah, there's this. Oh. But it doesn't look great sticking out there. But it might. I'm going to hang on to that for a minute. So that's kind of cute. I am actually, let's see. Ew, that covers that up too much. I might like to put that there as another tuck spot. But let's do this. Take some of the white down a bit, because we don't even have the white paper. We have off-white kind of paper. Glue. About right there. Definitely want to get that part down. Okay, there we go. Get this stuck down. Uh-oh, no, don't do that. So, next, after this dries, I'm going to stick. Oh, well, this might be a perfect place to put, yes, my little, what is this? It's like a postcard. So cute. Perfect, tiny, little tuckable embellishment there. I'm going to leave it sticking out a little bit because I have experience with sticking things in before the glue dries and them becoming rather hard to get back out. So let me do a little piece of paper, cardstock. Here's my extra cardstock, and what do I have? I don't have a lot left. I used a lot, but oh, there is a little piece of this that I could cut down. I'm gonna cut it by, what's going on here? First, let's cut it to about 2 inches wide, and hopefully that will be good. And then 2.5. Oh. And I think I want it a little thinner than 2 inches. And ink up the edges of the bird. just going to put this bird image down on my little mini tag that I made. Just barely fits on there. This little guy. It's cuts the corners off and makes them like a tag. So, and since, you know, I've mentioned not being able to do things straight, this way, look, it's the same size and looks like a tag. And I'm going to put that in there, and it peeks out behind, oops, that's not quite dry, peeks out behind the little frame there. Isn't that cute? So, let's see. I think I'm going to put something on the cover also, and then this might be done for now. So what should I do to adorn the cover? Where'd that bird go? That's right. Oh, you'd be cute on there, wouldn't you? Maybe. Throwing things around. Oh yes, this is just about the right size too. I like that. Okay, so I fussy cut these flowers away from their foliage to use the foliage in something else, but I wanted to keep the flowers because, man, these flowers are so amazing and I could use them for anything. They're so beautiful, even though they give plenty. I don't know, maybe I am a little bit hoarder, so, but I'm using it, so that's good, because right now this flower is going to go great on this journal. And I'm just trimming off the extra white, and I might just, you know, make sure nothing's showing there. And I'm definitely gonna do that with this bird, because the white just isn't really featuring in this little mini. There we go. Just right. I think I want to get the edges a little bit darker. There we go. And he's looking very dusky. So, what should I do? Stick him. And I feel like there's something else missing. A feather, perhaps? But you're kind of going the wrong way. Okay, done. We're gonna do it like that. All right. How's that? Pretty. And then we have this little guy that comes out. And this comes out here. Oops, I grabbed that as well. Stick it back in there. Next page, we have our tiny little postcard. We'll stick in there, and that's it. Cute, quick and easy project.